Hello, welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am Sam Bailey, the Soul Stir, stirring up your hearts and your minds for God. I want to thank you for joining today, and I appreciate all you who have taken the time out to subscribe to the Soul Stir on YouTube, as this is the easiest, most effective way to share these messages. And if you can, please share them with about 25 people. Also, want to ask that you could make sure that you're praying for somebody today. Think about other people. There are people that are going through things that you don't know or you don't understand, and they stand in need of your prayer. And this fly is trying to get up close and personal with me today. Today, I want to talk about making room. You have to make room for God. You have to make room for things to grow in your life, and you have to make room to go to the next place of your life. I often call these items or objects or people or events or busy things that take up our time, energy, motivation, inspiration, are space invaders. They're spiritual hoarders who collect things, relics of the past, opinions of others, bad experience, bad moments, even successes that don't have anything to do with what's going on collectively. We collect these things and we become spiritual hoarders, and we don't allow room for God to move. You got to make room. You got to clear out the old. And sometimes you don't have to do a total emptying of a space. Sometimes you just got to rearrange some things. It's not that you shouldn't have friends in your life or your spouse or a job, but none of these things should be above God. You got to make time for God. You got to make time for yourself, for your self-care, and you also got to make time to serve others. Everything can't be about you all the time. That's not going to be good for you as well as the people that are around you. You've got to take your time and put it into efforts that benefit others and serving others and give glory and honor to God for what He's done. You know, it's amazing how we like to pack our schedules with things, and we think that we need to be more busy. I don't think we need to be more busy. I think we need to be more effective. And I think there's a difference between being effective and being efficient. We're efficiently getting a lot of things done, but are we effective at getting the main things done, the things that should matter the most in our lives? So it's time to make room. Clear your head. There's too much going on in your head that's crowding clear and concise thoughts from coming into your head, or visions that God wants to give you for your next place. You got to clear your personal space. Sometimes you got to tell people to back up. I need space to breathe. I need time to think about this and evaluate this and go back to the drawing board and make my new plans. I need time to think about my soul and my heart and where I am. Am I forgiving like I ought to? Am I loving like I ought to? Am I sacrificing like I ought to? Am I growing as I ought to? And again, if you're full of yourself, there is no room for God. When David said, "My cup runneth over," it's because he had been filled with God, and God in him, and Emmanuel meant God with us, right? God came to be with us in the person of His Son, and we got to make room for Him. And when you have made room for Him, that means you have prepared. You've prepared yourself to receive what He has to offer you, and then when God blesses you with it, you won't squander it away. You won't waste it because you've made room for His blessing. God can open up a window from heaven and pour out a blessing so big, so heavy, so great that it becomes difficult for you to contain it, but you've got to prepare. And I'm telling you, prepare. God will bless you. He promised that He'll bless you, but are you ready for it? Are you sitting around worried about why He hasn't showed up yet, and when is it going to show up, and how big it is, and it's not like I want to? Be ready. It's coming. Make room. God has a blessing for you, and it's on the way. God bless you. Share this with somebody else. Please subscribe to the Soul Stir, and we'll see you right here next time on 4 More Minutes. Be blessed.